Budvar BOLT built a custom motorcycle. We chose the JAWA to reflect the Czech heritage, inspired by the brewing process at Budvar. The second part was to then ride it 1,000 miles back to South Bohemia to the Budvar brewery. We had some really good friends coming with us on the trip, and we'd ridden many miles in the past. We had Simone, our mechanic, with us, and a whole load of spare parts, so I was pretty sure we were going to make the distance. We had a small capacity 250cc two-stroke engine, and what's more, it used a 50-year-old design. We were having a heat wave, and we were sure the weather was going to be amazing. It's really good to get to Amsterdam. It's kind of a big achievement to ride a little bike that far. It's great to catch up with Zoran. He's got an amazing shop in Amsterdam.
My take on the bike, Budvar bike. I think it's awesome. Yeah, I had a little one, like I think exactly the same one in the shop, an old one, a beaten up one, taken right out of a barn. And I always looked at it. I thought there's some possibility of making it into something cool, but this is wild. This is really wild, and this is way better than I ever thought one could be. You know, you took the great parts of it, like the engine and minimalistic frame and everything, but added so much craziness to it that it's insane. I think it's great. I gotta get on to the other side to see the light.
As we started to make our way to the Czech border, the bike started to give us some problems. It was down to the clutch. Simone was able to take it apart, prise it open, and we got a few more miles, but we definitely needed some new parts. We rode into the city, where Stan from Denham Heads had a party waiting for us. We had a few beers and met a lot of people, and by the end of the night we knew where we could find the spare parts we needed for the bike. What's more than that, we were recommended a garage where we could go and work from. We were told there was only one garage to go to in Prague. It was part of the original JAWA factory and was on the outskirts of town. Milan, one of the partners in the garage, had been an engineer at JAWA and had also been involved in the race team since the 1950s. Milan had died just a couple of days before, and despite their grieving, his son-in-law and grandson agreed to open up the garage and help us to fix the bike. It was really moving to be in Milan's workshop. You can see the history of his life with motorcycles in the trophies and the pictures and the 3 immaculate motorcycles that sat on his workbench. When you look around at the parts, there's 50-60 years worth of Czech heritage in this room. We replaced the clutch and they wanted to show us with their race experience how much more we could get out of the engine. They liked that we'd use a Czech bike for the project, and with a real sense of national pride for the JAWA, they made sure that the bike was working and that we got on our way. They gave us a twin-ported barrel and welded a custom exhaust to match. With the bike fixed, it was great to be back on the road again. We headed south, we left the motorways behind us and started to enjoy some real country roads and great landscapes. We headed to the town of Český Krumlov. It was great to be back. The first time I came it was in the winter, and this time in the summer it looked so much more incredible. We took everyone to the JAWA Museum where we first got our inspiration for our custom build. The next part of the journey saw us head into the forest, follow the river, until we found a campsite. We'd done a lot of miles by this point and we hadn't had a lot of sleep, and it was great to let our hair down. We're in a beautiful location and we're on the cusp. We knew we had a few more miles to go until we were going to make it to Budweiser. It was great to finally make it to the brewery. It'd been a long journey to get there, but we'd done it, and I really didn't want it to come to an end, and I couldn't resist a few victory laps around the brewery. We'd made a lot of friends the first time we visited, and it was great to see everyone again. We got to make a batch of beer, and this brought us back to the central concept of the project, that the brewing of Budvar and the building of motorcycles requires a demonstration of craft and a lot of hard work.